It is a bright, sunshiny day here in the desert Southwest, and the temperature comfortable enough that they said, hey, let's open the roof. That's what they've done here at State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
First play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now they try the right side here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. So likely a 3 and out on their opening drive. That's not a good omen for a team that's lost 3 straight games.
Too many threes that you're mentioning right there. That's a number they've got to get off of. And the big risk you're running right now is discouragement amongst the ranks. How do you keep them up? How do you keep them motivated? They've got to dial up something to give themselves some confidence.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. And he'll throw right away. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 78 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
Zane Gonzalez lining up for the extra.
Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Down at the 26. A 3 yards to go. And it's
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's now 4th down.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Bears first down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Again, the ball carrier.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
3rd down.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So a false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Man, why are you not here?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun now from Murray. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. from the gun. Murray. They'll find Lindsey here. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big game downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short game.
Over the middle, complete. It's Lindsey. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then
Then why you not here?
You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping it from a first down.
They stopped him in his tracks.
Man, and I said that boy hit a drip slide out the window, letting that stick ride. You got to get that.
That boy hit a drip slide out the window, letting that stick ride. I'm going to give him all this. He got quick ties. I knew he was wrong when I caught on the track. Riding 40 on the out. I'm Sean Kemp. Feds pick up my folder, I ain't folding, nigga. Rappers can't compare themselves to me if they ain't soda brick. I hung out when those comfy with that stick, I got a shoulder grip. Don't throw it up if you don't bang for it. Bang, coach, it started with my brother, take the blame for it. Blood diamonds on me, I pay pain for it. Cold nights, bows, eyes, don't ask me what I'm paying for it. Ain't no question if I love you, you know whatever. I sold my soul back in September, we gon' ball forever. I passed that load out to my niggas, we gon' ball forever. I made a promise not to play it.
And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he fights his way in. Not getting it. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. Philip Lindsey. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Cardinals 14. Bears nothing.
If in a slow month, make it get back in, you fucking money up. I ain't even tracking it no more. Shit, if it come, it come. Send it through the pop out like a buttercup. First time I had 100 come, I was young as fuck.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
I ain't gotta sell another blunt. I done done enough. Still can't lead the game like I'm Vince and I love to rush. You was living at your mama house when you was 21. I was renting out these bitches' houses trying to put it up. Told them only half of it gave them trying to double up. In between the fabric and some plastic toast bundled up. I've been quarterbacking all these plays so we can huddle up. You ain't never met the plug. Your plug get it from. Spread with the boy came, split up. I done touched more pounds than the scale to weight a semi-truck. Hit a nigga's skin with this bullet, it's gon' sizzle up. Know that I'ma spread if I pull it like I'm finna know. You can't move how I move. We was taught different. Tell by how they driving that car got the narcs in it. I'ma throw it out the window for the narcs with him. And Gorilla bro gon' take his gun to court with him. We ain't doing broke shit, we some boss niggas. If I was you, I hate me too, I don't fall niggas. You can't move how I move, I'm a shark. I'm a big Gorilla, I'ma take his gun to court.
I be about to fire sniper up 13 pounds. If you get that bitch, I'ma shoot at 13 houses up. Tried to check me a nigga and I found nigga. Heard you be arresting bitches for arousal. I just took a red bitch from a snitch nigga. It was her lucky that she wasn't supposed to been with me. But that ass looked like it's supposed to been with me. I knocked that out the park, scoop a king green. Now you can't get me out my house unless you pay me for it. Like I don't even trust my lawyer, take that case to court. He know I had shot a nigga like the day before. And now I fuck a nigga mama make him hate me for it.
Can't move how I move, we was taught different. Tell by how they driving that car got the narcs in it. I'ma throw it out the window for the narcs with me. Beat that Gorilla bro gon' take his gun to court with him. We ain't doing broke shit, we some false niggas. If I was you, I hate me too, I don't fall niggas. You can't move how I move, I'm a shark nigga. Beat that Gorilla, I'ma take his
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'ma take this gun to court with me. I'ma take this gun to court with me.
Looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. 3 yards the game there, second down.
Another screen pass to break big. A lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Another ticket, nigga. EST. It look like, nigga. Gang action.
Sideline caught it, but out of bounds according to the linesman.
Yeah, that was switching teams. Hey, only pull up clean when I'm mixing lean. Yeah, drop him in his hood, we gon' switch the scene. I get a pussy nigga.
A major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now.
We leave and take a ball. Everybody's talking.
It goes as a gain of 9. Moves the chain.
14-yard drive back. We got 14-yard drive back.
First down.
Why are you letting him get the ball?
There's a quick throw. That's caught. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. And this one is right through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there.
God, come and take me out this side. I don't live it no more. I don't move around and they gon' kill me in my home. The ones you know to be around, not on my side. I don't fuck with niggas, never did. Oh, I lied. Big dog, who you got me fucked? That nigga know he tried. I move by results, not by friends or things that's televised. Up boys down, handle it like me, nigga, I ain't never had. I'm in that Billy, me and my youngest son. He too young to understand, but we still having our one-on-ones. Ecclesiastes, I told him everything done the sun. They'll kill you when you speak the truth, thuggy when you I got a date and I'ma leave right somewhere in my road. Somewhere in the Williams in a big home. Since I've been a child, they knew what I'm on. No, you see niggas dying on your iPhone.
The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7.
Why the fuck I feel the only speaking up and it's on my own? God, only these niggas I have my funeral in they time.
22 seconds to go here at
God, come and take me out this side of the road. I don't wanna live it no more. I don't move around and they gon' kill me in my home. The ones you know to be around, not on my side. I don't fuck with niggas, never did. Why would I lie? Big dog, who you got me fucked? That nigga know he tried. I move by results, not by friends or things that's televised. Up boys down, handed like men, I ain't never had. And it's early, got a burden on my heart, and it's a burden on my mind. Suicide for pain on movies, I done seen plenty times. Tired of fuck around with groupies, 40 boys and 2 little girls, and they mine. Like misplacement, bless you know, now that's some shit for my eyes. Shut it down, got to my mind, I'm better frame right now. Get it, admit it, if they get it, how to carry on with my life. Seen pet wasn't right, but still now what the fuck I'ma do about the white? Y'all left a ring through the night. Mom wouldn't act right. Trying to explain so she can leave. Fucking with these bitches trying to run you far from me. Cause if someone that happened to you, I wouldn't even want to breathe. God, come and take me out this side of the road. I don't wanna live it no more. I don't move around and they gon' kill me in my home. The ones you know to be around, not on my side. I don't fuck with niggas, never did. Why would I lie? Big dog, who you got me fucked? That nigga know he tried. I move by results, not by friends or things that's televised. Up boys down, handed like me, nigga, I ain't never had.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Got it. 6-yard line. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Zane Gonzalez lining up for the
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now this time he'll look to throw. Playing left side, and he's got a man. It's Warner. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. He can run for it, and he will. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark gets a little short, and he didn't get there. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores.
I'm the dog because the street said it. And I got pressure on me. 7 days a week is game 7 on me.
They felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He was looking to get it to Philip Lindsay there. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Eluding the pressure right. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him. An incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
They're going with Lindsey. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
At the 14-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now it's Lindsey. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Philip Lindsay with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cardinals push further out in front. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
At the 26-yard line.
2nd and 8 coming up. from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
And it's third down.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's going to loft one. He's got a man. Complete.
Don't worry about it, baby.
Touchdown,
I ain't worried about it.
Chicago.
Number 18.
A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer.
The kicker on for the point after.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Escaping the pressure right. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Looking sideline, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, Lindsey, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up
another run by Lindsey. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Lindsey on the carry.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll try and run for him with Lindsey. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
With the score.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 6-yard touchdown run, and the Cardinals will extend their lead. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
19-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
3rd down.
Shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Into a double team.
Wow,
that's
fake.
intercepted.
That's fake.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
That's fake.
This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. One more time with Lindsey. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
2nd and 13. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Bears.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's a glitch, fool. Stop running that. That's so lame.
And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw it. Murray. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't. because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cardinals, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Buffalo Bills next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.